Hey guys, I hope we're doing well. Rebuilding trust in recovery. Something that's incredibly difficult to do and takes a lot of time, especially if you've had problems with things like alcohol, cocaine, going on benders, that type of stuff. Because generally with all that, trust is broken. Lots of lying, broken promises, not showing up when you say you're going to, not delivering on what you're meant to be doing. It's all part of being stuck in that addictive cycle and the consequences, of course, from that. But when you start to get clean and sober, trust can slowly be rebuilt, whether that's through family, friends, your partner. But it's not an easy thing. It's one of the most difficult things in recovery, I would say. And it's not something that can be done quickly. You can't really rebuild trust in a week or two, especially if that trust has been broken over a long time. Lots of broken promises about getting clean and sober, changing behavior, and it doesn't happen. People close to you are probably going to want to see consistent long-term change. They're going to want to see that you're doing what you say you're going to do. Consistency over time, over months, maybe even years, until they begin to trust you again. One thing I will say though is the most important type of trust in recovery comes from within yourself. And what I mean by that is starting to trust yourself again, that you can rely on yourself, show up for yourself, deliver on what you say you're going to do. For me, this is one of the best things that sobriety has given me back, because when I was stuck in active addiction, I could not rely on myself, not for anything. I wouldn't show up for people, couldn't show up for myself, couldn't rely on myself, even to simple things like paying a bill on time wouldn't be done. If I said I was going to help someone, I probably wouldn't be there, but because I'd be drinking, sniffing, whatever. I'd let people down all the time. Now, a couple of years into sobriety, I can trust myself and deliver on what I say I'm going to do. And I'm sure if you're watching this, maybe you're a few months into it, a few months into sobriety, you can probably relate to this about trusting yourself again. And if you're early on your journey, keep going. That sobriety time will build up and you will start to trust yourself again. And it's one of the best feelings in sobriety. I would say as well, in terms of other people trusting you, stop asking people to trust you and show them through action. Keep clean, keep sober, keep living a better life, living a life in line with your values, doing what you say you're going to do. And over time, people will notice, this guy's living a completely different life now. And with that, trust can start to be rebuilt. As well with relationships, whether that's friendships, partner, family, trust will be rebuilt over different timelines. Not everyone's going to be able to trust you in the first couple of months clean and sober. They might want to see, are they going to stick to this? Let's see if they are going to, because maybe that trust has been broken many times before. So some people might see a couple of months clean and sober, start to trust you again. Some people, it could take a year. One thing I've learned with that is to just focus on myself, do what I can, stay clean, stay sober, live a completely different life. And if people trust me again, start to from my past, that's great. If they don't, well, I'm still living a much better life, totally different life than what I used to. And as I've already said, I really do feel the most important trust comes from within yourself. And it's one of the best feelings about long-term sobriety. Just being able to trust yourself. And that sounds incredibly simple, but stick with the journey. The months will start to add up, and things like trust being rebuilt within yourself will start to come back. So guys, if any of this stuff resonates at all, and I'm sure it will for some of you watching this, I feel it's a really difficult thing in recovery. Getting clean and sober is one thing. Putting down the substances, putting down the behaviours is, so it's the easy thing to do. It's difficult, but you know, rebuilding trust and repairing relationships, that's a whole another thing that can take a lot longer. So please leave a comment. Let me know how you're getting on in your sobriety journey. I would love to hear from you. If you're in early sobriety at the moment, those first few days, I know how tough it is. There was a time when I could only get a handful of days clean and sober. So I know where you're at. If you are struggling, I've got a free 7-day guide. The link for that is in the description. Just put in your email address and that will get sent straight to you. And guys, if you're interested in addiction recovery, rebuilding your life, hit subscribe. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Have a great week.